Hi guys, my name is Prashant Agarwal and in this video I will be creating an action in Zapier. I have already created two actions and push notifications and a business site. Now if you want to create a new action, you can go here, add new action and create a new action. I have created send push notification. Let's edit it and see how I have created it. My name of this action is send push notification. Then a bit about this action. This is the key. This key is required in the scripting part. This I will be discussing about it later. Then this is the bit detail about this action. Now I have checked this checkbox so that it can be shown to the end user. Now it's possible that my action takes some data from the end user. So I have created this 4 fields: title, message, URL, icon, URL. Let's see one of this field how it's working. This is the name of my label title, which will be shown to the end user. This is the key. This is the same key which will be required later in the scripting part, basically the coding part. A bit about this label, and then I'm taking this text field as Unicode. I made this mandatory so that the end user should add some data, and check this checkbox so that it can be sent through the post method. Similarly, I've created this message, URL, icon, URL. You have seen that some red type of image is shown. Let's see why it's being shown. It's showing it's optional. Basically, you have seen I have unchecked this checkbox. So basically, if you are unchecking this checkbox, it's optional thing from the end user. He may or may not enter data into this field. Now the next part comes where to send data. Now basically, I am adding the name. Basically this is the action where this action will call this API, save send notification. I've created this API, so this Zapier action will call this API, and all those 4-5 datas will be sent into this API. Now this is where to send data. Now this is the sample result. This is optional. It's up to you whether you have to add or not. Basically my action have been created. Now let's come to the next part, the important part, the edit code. Let's see edit code. This is the edit code. In this I have written send notification post write, send notification pre-write. You can see send notification. This is the same key which I have mentioned in the key part. And now what's the use of pre-write and post write? You have where to send data. I give an action name. So this pre-write method will be called immediately before when that action is called. Now this method it can happen that the Zapier by default is sending data in some other form. Now my API takes data suppose in JSON or URL encoded or XML. For that mapping, basically they have written this method. So I have made this as content type URL encoded. It accepts URL encoded. Now this notification title, you can see this notification title I have made in the title. So now I am setting, basically my API takes this type of data. To set all this data, I have set my URL encoded type, and this data will be sent to my particular API. Now this post write will be called when my API has been called and it has brought some response. Now it is possible that my code has fallen between. I have given some illegal data XYZ. So just to catch that exception, I have written this method, and whenever I will get status not equal to 1, it will throw an exception. If it's getting 1, my action will be successfully executed. So basically these two methods are before that save send notification action is called, and this is post write is when the action is called. So this is the coding part, and so my action is complete and is working completely fine. Thank you.